Hi, and welcome. This is Melissa Marinovich reporting from OWTV. It is no secret that students have had complaints about the shuttle service here at Old Westbury. It became so bad that they held a protest right here on campus, so we decided to interview a couple of students before the protest to see how they felt.
It's tragic.
Deplorable.
Unforgivable.
Relentless.
They steal you more times than they get you to where you're trying to go, whether it be on campus, off campus. It's just, they don't follow the schedule. That's number one. Number two, like, they make up their own times, like they're on some next time zone. I don't know what they following, but they just need to get it together, basically.
I feel like if the drivers are unhappy with their job, which could cause them to not care about whether or not they stick to schedule, then maybe transportation should find new drivers.
If you're going to put a new driver to drive the shuttle, at least teach this man a route and to make sure he knows where he's going. I honestly think that we need to fire the whole shuttle staff. I'm talking about the man who's in charge to everybody else who drives this shuttle. We need to have a whole new system.
Where they stop, like, take students' requests. If you need to get at wall bombs, let them off at wall bombs. It'd be awesome if they also had a system where you could call the driver, see where he is, just in case.
Now we can understand why they would want to protest. Take a look at how the students got together to make a change.
Today we're taking a part of history for a movement called transportation. Basically, it's a protest about the poor shuttle bus service going on at Old Westbury.
Today, we see all these students, they're rallied out here today because each and every one of us have a story to tell about the shuttle service. We have handicapped and disabled students on this campus who still have not been able to rely on the shuttle bus service. They either can't get on because the equipment doesn't work or they're inconvenienced because it doesn't come on time. We're just sick of it, and at this point in time, we're ready for a change, and we want it now.
We have a very crappy shuttle service. And the fact of the matter is that over the last couple of years, at least in my experience, I haven't had a good day with the shuttle once. They're not on time. They take extended lunch breaks. I don't know if who they pay. They pay sometimes the students, and they don't seem to have a care in the world for the rest of our priorities. What we're doing right here, though, we've been kind of disassociated. Our whole plan kind of got a little messed up, but we're still getting out there doing something. Not quite, as intense as maybe Million Man March or standing in the middle of the road and getting arrested, but we're trying to get a point across.
What do we want? Better service. What do we want it? Now. What do we want? Better service. What do we want it? Now. What do we want? Better service. What do we want it? Now.
Operation Transportation with an avid protester by the name of what's the name? Nye. So, what are your main problems and concerns with the shuttle bus service?
My complaints are the fact that the shuttle buses don't ever come on time. Ever. I wait for probably an hour if I'm lucky to get on the shuttle. So we're here to protest about how we think the shuttle bus should keep going in the regular schedule. We used to go to the city. We don't go to the city no more. It only goes to 2 stops, the mall and back. What's up with that? So that's why we're here.
As you can see, a lot of students turned up for Operation Transportation. Hopefully there'll be some change in the near future. This is Emmanuel reporting live for OWTV.
Thank you, Emmanuel. What a great turnout. Well, it's been a couple of months now, and people are wondering, has there been a change? So we interviewed some of the students to see how effective the protest was. How do you think that it's improved since the protest?
I can't say it's really improved that much. Because I know they still have the schedule from the summer, and the bus driver was telling me that they still haven't approved a schedule for this, this semester. So, it's the students are kind of, what time the bus coming, and they're not really following the schedule as much.
Do you think of any ways that they could improve the shuttle system?
Well, it would be less crowded on the nighttime buses if there was a bus running around just on campus, because half the time when people get onto the night buses, they just get off at the AV and it's empty, and then more people get on to get to the shuttle. So I think it would be less crowded if there's other bus running around just for people who need to get around campus and not people who need to get out of campus.
They can have more stops at different places, like Dollar Tree. People who are cheap and stuff like that,
Yeah. And what stops do they have now?
From what I know, it's just the Long Island Railroad and back. Well, in Sears, I think, in front of the mall.
So there's not so many stops.
Nope. If you want to go anywhere else, you have to walk there.
I know the buses aren't in too good condition because there have been a couple of times where the bus has stopped or something's wrong with the bus, the wheelchair machine don't work, and there's other things. There's a lot of things wrong with a couple of buses.
It's like in the morning it takes every hour, which can like improve, but going back home, it's not that bad. It takes me to the train station and I get there not too long. It takes me like less than 10 minutes.
It seems there's still work to be done, but as we heard, it is getting better. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email us here at the studio at owtv@oldwestbury.edu. Thank you for watching. This is Melissa Marinovich at OWTV.